access, there are also these records of what the characters are looking at on their desktops at the time. So you can focus on one character and dig into everything they were seeing and what they were reading and what was going on with them at this time.
What's going on, guys?
Also,
we're live.
Yeah, you'll notice,
doing
like,
some
Andrew
Fallout
and
on
Clive were in the
PC.
kitchen having a conversation.
As you can see, we've got E3 running up here in the top right corner.
But I can kind of get everything out of this moment that I'm interested in, and then pull the timeline back, go somewhere else, kind of build up that layer of understanding of what was going on to get.
Everyone was willing to pick up a...
Hey there.
Hey, good to see you again. I was hoping you'd show up. I should have listened to Mama Murphy all along. Pretty nice place she's found for us. I think we could settle down here. Make it a place to call home.
What is it about that
What do you think?
interests you, and why is that so effective?
I used to like living here.
Well,
What do you mean? Before what war? Are you saying...
There's this concept in,
I lived here
especially in like
over 200 years ago.
There's this
I
idea
was
Yeah, I know.
Frozen.
Like one of those...
I had
You
to.
say you were frozen.
delivering to the player, and a lot of
Anybody?
times it's like, I'm the most awesome dude
My
with
son.
like superpowers, and you know,
So
like
damn.
I'm Master Chief. I can
I'm
jump
so-
higher.
Anyway,
you know, like
I am glad
be
you're
more
here.
effective in combat than anybody else, and that's
Right.
awesome. And you know, when we're making games that are not about combat, that aren't about traditional power fantasy of like you know defeating enemies or whatever, there's a different kind of fantasy that I think games can give you that is about having access to these environments and having this space to feel like you're completely free.
And I
to
hope you
kind
don't
of
mind,
find all these
but I've
details
got
that are
another
going
favor to
on.
ask.
To that
I've
degree,
had
like
word
you're
from a
saying, that it
settlement
almost has
asking
a
for help.
voyeuristic layer of
Hi,
saying,
lady.
like,
They're still
this is
hoping
not,
there are
you know,
Minutemen
if I
out
went to my
there
neighbor's house,
somewhere.
I mean,
The
maybe
only
somebody
chance to
would,
start
but generally
rebuilding the
you're not just
Minutemen.
gonna be
Dead
like,
Rising
"Oh,
2?
people
What?
can
Count on
through
us
all their
when we
doors
need.
and start
Trouble
reading a
is-
diary or
I
whatever.
believe that's illegal. In most
I can't help right now.
At
That's
the
your
very
call.
least, it's rude.
It's frowned upon.
Hope-
Yeah.
But in a game, you know, we can give you a role, like in Gone Home, that is to say, you remember this
Hey,
family.
you
one of
ready
your
to
family
help out?
members is missing. You're kind of stuck in this house. You're trying to find out what happened, and kind of give you permission to play that role of, well, okay, I have that freedom to find everything about what happened here in like a deeply interactive way. And in Tacoma, there's that, I think, having the characters be involved in the scenes in real time gives you that additional layer of saying, like, let's say that you are, you know, out at
Yes.
a,
I've
at a
had
party
word
or-
from a
or something,
settlement
right?
asking for help.
You're in a conversation.
still
with
hoping there are
somebody,
Minutemen
but you
out
know there's
there
all this other stuff going
somewhere.
on around you.
Yeah.
Maybe these
The
other
only
two
chance
people
to
are
start
talking, and
rebuilding
they
the
seem like they're maybe
Minutemen
having an
is to
argument,
show
and
people
you
that
don't
they
know
can
what's really
count
going
on us
on
when
there.
they
You can
need
only kind
us.
of have
Trouble
your own
is,
one perspective.
I've got my hands full
But
here.
the AR technology.
Do you think you could go
allows
help out
us
the
to say,
settlement?
What if you could experience?
I'd be glad to
everything
help.
this whole
That's
group is
fantastic.
going
Lady,
through?
I got
What if
The
E3
Minutemen
live
could use
stream
more
going
people
on
like
over
you.
there on the right,
By the
right
way,
side of the
want to see
screen.
what
You
was
wanna
going
help
on
out around
there,
here at all?
And it's a thing that we can't have in real life.
Yeah.
And so I think that the interactive and the dynamic nature of games allows us to say, well, here's something that maybe you wish could be something that can happen in the real world, and here's a version of
it's
it where
gone.
we can say, what
Where'd
if
it go?
what if you could see everything from every angle? What if you could, if somebody, in our
Too late,
phone is
Bull.
looking at their phone, and you're like,
What the hell is E3? The big video game convention every year.
Tells us what video games are coming out and what's going to be good, what's going to suck.
And pretty much all of it sucks, so there's that.
Yep.
Now there are a few good ones coming out this year.
A lot of nice, actually, yeah, a lot of good nice shit's coming out. I got a buddy right now
focusing on our launch platforms at this point, but it is not
trying to sell us a Nintendo Switch for $350 or $325, something like that.
exclusive, right? Like if we were if we were a console exclusive, maybe it would be like a lifetime thing.
The only bonus part about that, it comes with Zelda, so.
We're actually
That's the only
really
reason to
excited
buy it.
about the partnership we have with Microsoft, like they've given us awesome support. And as a developer, especially a small
Dude,
developer,
I didn't know.
there's something that is really
I didn't know, Bull.
valuable about being able to concentrate on just one platform at a time, basically. So at this point, we're saying we're traditionally a PC.
I had
focused
no
console
idea.
that came out
I
on
did
PC,
not. I
and
had
I
just
think
come
we're
in
all PC
myself. You
gamers.
can ask Mike.
So
I had just gotten there.
Xbox One, and then I guess we'll see what
The announcement of the Xbox. Obviously, you want
Oh,
is that exciting to you? Do you think
speaking of that, let's just see if the Toronto server's back up yet.
The thing is, like we were saying at the beginning, like some of the hardest stuff
Uh,
stuff, right? Like, you're
nah, he relaxed. Don't worry.
really have to do a lot of work on the content side to be like, oh, do we need
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Sweet, it's back up.
something to, like, get the frame rate running, all that kind of
Oh, Farm Sim was at E3? Are you kidding me?
Really?
Yeah. What's up?
Did you get my message?
Yes, love you too.
Hey guys, tell me in chat, is that other video there,
what there's this platform that can
quiet enough?
kind of and even sharper.
I want it
you know,
just
yeah,
loud
sure.
enough
That's
so
when
you
you
can
were
hear it, but
outside.
that's it.
To people that are
11?
No, he won't.
It's 11.
See, that's...
always
He is loud. I will yell about stuff
Hello?
Yeah, it's pretty
that has to do with my wife to somebody else so that I don't yell at her. She doesn't deserve it. I'm just angry and stupid.
spectrum of how the game
You know?
and how it can look. And so knowing that there's a way for players to say, I'm going to upgrade my hardware, I'm going to have, like, you know, the best version of this that's on console is cool. Yeah.
That's very exciting. Steve, thank you so much for joining us.
Absolutely.
Tacoma comes out August 2nd.
Yep.
Xbox One and PC. We're gonna.
Oh,
take a quick
nothing.
break, but first, we're gonna show
Nothing.
you the
He had
trailers
a
for
rant.
Stick around.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sapphire, talk to me in person.
Wow, that was a fucked up phone call.
Alright, here is... This is the video, the game they were just talking about.
Did you know that IGN has an app that gives you all the tools you love right in the palm of your hands? It's fast, and you can save videos and articles
Wow,
for later,
IGN,
check your
really?
personalized feed, or check out all the latest reviews. Download it now on the iOS or Android App Store.
The biggest entertainment event of the year is almost here, and we've got your All Access Pass. IGN live from San Diego Comic-Con. World premiere trailers and breaking news as it happens. The biggest stars and the world's best cosplay. IGN live from Comic-Con. Coverage starts July 19.
Two friends, one controller. IGN's Link Together turns Zelda Breath of the Wild into a co-op experience where Link is controlled by two players via splitting the Joy-Cons. Hyrule becomes a much more dangerous place, and friendships teeter on the edge. Check out Link Together Thursdays at 3 p.m. Pacific.
Why is this not getting any more built? I don't understand. How about this one?
Can you hear me? Hi, I'm Michael from Umbrella Corporation. Here at E3 2017. Trying to make sure that there's no zombies around. They took my guns before I could even come in.
Hi guys, I'm Vania from Shadowverse and Grand Blue Fantasy. I'm here at E3 because I'm working for the Twitch booth for Side Games.
Woohoo! My name is Mike from Orange County, and I'm here today to play Mario Odyssey. The game is great. I recommend it to everybody. Nintendo always makes you feel young at heart.
I'm Reaper from Overwatch. And I am Farrah from Overwatch for the League of Legends crossover. EVA foam and acrylic paint. Mine is all
Their legs that
EVA
kind of
as
blades
well.
on them, and she's an assassin using her blades and swinging around the map and whatnot. And she's super bubbly and super sweet, super cool. And all the way through to Kronos, who's an ex-prisoner who...
This is such an awesome convention. I don't see any Dragon
Yeah,
Age,
right?
I'm a
I
little
know.
Disappointed, but lots of Destiny, so that makes up for it. So
we're having so much fun looking at all the games and stuff like that. It's really exciting to be here.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. That's bad. We're gonna watch
For me,
Rooster
it was one of those
Teeth.
things like having a fairly diverse cast in the game. I saw a cosplayer who's playing Furiosa a while back, who was an amputee with her arm, and I thought about that. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, you know, like to have somebody who actually has had that, and then if they ever cosplay it, that would be like crazy awesome to see that at a show. And for me, cosplay is such an amazing thing. My wife's gotten into it. It's you know Jess Negri also, like, she makes all of her stuff And so like I'm praying that this game does well so that I can go show up at like E3 or PAX or any of these shows and see these awesome folks who've like worked for months on end, blood, sweat, and tears to make outfits for these characters. And from my end, I wanted the game to be a smidge more serious. Overwatch is such a good game. It's such a great IP. I main Pharah, my wife mains Mercy, but it's like, I don't want to really do Space Gorillas. That's not really me. I want to do something that's a little more for the Halo and Call of Duty crowd that doesn't necessarily have a little bit of that Pixar look at it and actually has blood coming off people, the
Somebody
occasional
just subbed.
curse, as well as jibbing people, because jibbing in games feels like a lost art. That's one thing I always loved
No
about
one
Quake as
does
well.
it. No one does it anymore.
Who just
thank
subbed?
you.
Does
I mean,
anybody
it's
who
one of
subbed
those-
it didn't come up on my
They
alert?
don't even know. They
What
don't
was
even know
that?
about jibbing.
They're not even gonna know what that means.
Well, they're gonna learn, goddammit. And like when you have somebody with low health and you're the Wraith and you stab them in the face and they explode into little bits, you feel good.
I love this because this is peak Cliffy, man. I'm loving this because you really are bringing your entire sensibility to the genre.
what's
And
up?
I didn't see anything
I'm
weird.
bringing you my sense of incredible impatience.
Oh.
Because it's like,
Davkuru Oni.
Jump off
Yeah.
the wall, do a triple jump, do all these crazy moves, ground pound, jump on everybody, and just like, it's this kind of ADD that I kind of get that when you watch the game, it winds up being very compelling, and to this day, I find myself in the test lab, I'll just go by to get a refill of like a water or soda, and
What's
I'm
going
looking at it,
on?
and I'm just like, slack-jawed watching our own game because we made something that's fast, it's crazy, I guess you could say peak Cliffy, but the watchability is there, the drama's there with the game modes, the countdowns when you have the battery and you have the 20 seconds and everyone's rallying to try and steal it at the last minute. It's those
Bull
theater moments that we
just
go for that
donated
kind of
$3.
maybe one day might be an esport.
Nice.
Thank you so much, brother. None of my shit's
people out
showing
there.
up.
Like I say,
literally everything is being presented as an esport
it's
right
a
now.
4K virtual reality esport with roguelike elements.
Yep.
And I'm like, say esport one more time, motherfucker. It gets old. But
So let's, real quick here, people want to know a little bit about some specifics, number of modes,
That's E3.
number of heroes and heroes
Yeah.
we're going to see added throughout
Fix
like,
your
maybe the
shit,
first year.
you want the laundry list?
Yeah, let's go through the laundry list.
Let's run it
So
down.
we've revealed 4 modes initially, so
Where
we're gonna ship
did-
with 4,
Kinda,
and
yeah.
everyone's going to wind up liking one mode probably, and whatever the community decides upon. We have a custom game where you can reconfigure that as you see fit. We're shipping with 9 initial
Yes,
rolls.
that's my
Remember, it's
belly.
Law versus Breakers, so there's 18 characters. That was a pet peeve of mine with the hero-based shooter
Oh,
thing.
I know
It's
what
like,
happened.
we're
I know what
heroes
happened,
that
you
fuck
guys.
bad
Hold
But
on.
now we just fight each other, and I'm like, wait, what? Like, shouldn't you, good guys versus bad guys, cops versus robbers. That's pretty much what we're doing with Lawbreakers, right? As well as
Let's
I'm
see
not
if
really
I can-
committing
if
to the
I got
map
this
number, but
fixed.
it will be a healthy stable. Like maybe 9ish, 10ish, maybe a little bit more. But I've played other maps that are going to be available after release, as I alluded to. People have joked, you're not pay to win, you're not free to play, you're pay to skin. And I'm like, I guess you can kind of say that because we have kind of our own crate system with a soft currency. But the power of seeing, a different, skin on your character when you see the hands, you see the legs, you die and you see your character in third person. If you're the MVP and you see the kind of final podium screen and you look great, as well as the power of weapon skins, which Counter-Strike Go
Let's
has
try
been
this.
leveraging nonstop. We kind of took the idea of the inspect button in our game where you can actually look at your gun and be like, ooh, look, my weapon looks like an avocado now. This is amazing. And really kind of have that sense of flair with your
Yeah.
character and your weapon and kind of express
Alright, let's try
yourself
this
from
again.
the crate system.
Well, I've always loved it, and I've always thought that it's a wonderful way to be able to sort of fund the ongoing development
guys,
of a game that you pay
what
for
the hell
once,
is
because,
going on
like I
here?
said, if I love a character and I love that personality of that character, I also want to make that character reflect me.
Absolutely.
And I love
Hunter
love that
Gaming,
sort of
what's
thing.
And it
going
is a way to
on?
do it without compromising the gameplay, without compromising like balance or anything like that. It's time to talk about ethics.
Oh God!
Nope,
don't.
nope, cutting it off. Cutting it off. Is absolutely not.
Well, we were initially free to play, right? And like we thought about free to play, and I'm like, dude, like all I can think about is how I can milk money out of people when we were going to be free to play.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get some energy points and all that crap, and I'm just like. And then can we just make a great game that's at a reasonable price, like $29.99? I always say,
Thanks,
not this
guys.
$60 multiplayer only bullshit, because there's so many games that are coming out disc based, and I'm like, you're multiplayer only, and you're $60, and you have microtrans, and gamers aren't dumb.
It feels like a bit much.
Gamers are like, yeah, that's some bullshit, and they vote with their dollars. And yes, you can pre-order the game now, like go to lawbreakers.com and all that. And I'm not the biggest fan of pre-ordering, but there's been enough people that have been like, shut up and take my money, and we're like, fine, you can pre-order the game if you want. It's not like,
if you really want, okay.
but it's not like we're digital. We're digital. We're not going to run out of copies or something. But if you really want to guarantee that copy, feel free, go on Steam and do it right now.
We gotta do.
And August 12th is our launch
Oh,
date,
August
right?
8th.
August 8th is our launch date.
Yeah, August 8th. As of that time frame, we'll have
Okay.
been 3 years since we started the studio.
I think he's
It's
really
been a hell of a
excited
journey.
and nervous.
I got my first gray hair. I was like, ding, not yet. And
he has it in a glass jar in his house.
Seriously,
Puts it up.
65 people in our little town of Raleigh, North Carolina. People from Sucker Punch, people from Sony, just all over the board who've come together and have learned how to work together and make a killer game that's dropping 8/8.
Well, that's awesome, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And Mika, have you found someone you're going to cosplay yet? Have you found your main?
Listen, I heard sword legs, so I'm down for that. I don't know how I'm going to walk around a convention center like that, but
well, we just have to get rid of the legs.
All right. Bye.
And then put swords there.
It's an easy procedure.
It's very
Hustle
very
sticks.
painless.
That's amazing. I've never heard that.
I've upgraded my hustle sticks. They've been augmented.
They're killy sticks now.
They're now killy sticks.
Where I'm from, we call them stems.
Cliffy, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me,
Enjoy the
guys.
rest of the show, man.
Yes.
Good having you.
Good seeing you.
Yeah.
Good
to see you again.
Absolutely.
And so we're going to kick
All
it
right.
to Gus and Mika.
Thank you.
That's us.
What a great segment. I love Cliff not afraid to tell it like it is.
Right?
It's awesome. Really good to hear.
Also, hearing someone so passionate about what they've created, it just like makes you want to go out and do something.
Absolutely. And of
I
course,
got
when we were talking
problems.
about jibs, I thought, if you don't talk to your children about jibs, who will? You got to let them know.
So dramatic.
There were plenty of people in chat asking what are jibs, J-I-B-S. Yeah, they were. They didn't.
He's like, no, I saw it.
Millennials.
Yeah.
Beautiful bean footage.
All right, we're back, guys.
I wonder if Seth Rogen has anything coming up that's not garbage.
So none of my alerts are working.
Yeah, I noticed this.
It's rather odd, I would say.
Oh, Seth Rogen's Canadian. Awesome.
Yes, he is.
I am older than him by a year. Ooh. I was born in September 81. He was born in April 15th.
There it is.
82. Awesome. Oh. He's playing the voice of Pumbaa in the new Lion King movie. Huh. Guess who they got playing Mufasa? Yeah.
Who?
James Earl Jones himself.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, let's get back to the game.
I'm sorry, I'm just creeping movies that are coming out.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about me. Let's, we should start up the Automatron DLC.
Well, there's a nuclear bomb.
Yeah, that's part of Sim Settlements there. So, a specific person is here building a shop. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it up, man. I'm just gonna keep it up because honestly, I want to know what's going on with E3, even if it means I'm not gonna be able to, monetize or anything like that. I don't even really care.
So you click that option off, right?
Yeah, or it will do it automatically as soon as it notices it without any issue. Stuff like that, YouTube has gotten a lot better with. They'll say a copyright claim has been made. No worries, your standing is still good with us. You just can't monetize it. That's all. So they turn that option off. It doesn't affect your standing with them whatsoever. They just take care of it. So that's usually how I do it.
Yeah, there's no weapons at E3, Goku, because that idiot up in, what was it there, California there last week or the week before, trying to kill the Green Ranger.
Yeah, well, even before
Jason
that.
David Frank. Well, that's why he was there, but the kid had a bag full of fully automatic weapons.
Yeah.
And knives and extra ammo.
Acquired illegally, I might add.
Oh, they're illegal.
Yes. Yep, he was not legally allowed to own weapons. Stole some, I believe, is what they were saying. Like, from people he knew. I got problems. One of my... Hey, we were just talking about Mega Man. Marvel has Mega Man in their new Capcom vs. Marvel game, I believe.
Oh, yeah, there it is. There's Mega Man.
Hey, guys.
Oh, and Mrs. Marvel.
Yeah.
To YouTube Live at E3.
The new Capcom vs. Marvel game looks like it might be pretty good.
A little bit of a moment to relax.
Well, did you know where, you forgot to shut the light off in here, babe.
Kicking my shoes off.
Did you know where, Rogue got her powers from?
No.
So yeah, we're halfway.
Well, she got her mutant, taking powers at birth. But where she got her flying ability and all that is from Mrs. Marvel.
I know.
Madam Marvel, however you want to call her.
Been around for a while.
How was your E3
Devin,
so
I
far?
felt
So far,
the
really
same
good.
way
I've
because
gotten a
Mega
chance
Man
to actually
X
play
was
some games
one of my
this year,
all-time
which
favorite
normally
PC games.
Yeah, normally
ever.
I'm like, what? Who gets to do that?
And I saw
So I've got a
him,
chance to
and
do
I
that this
just
year,
about
and,
pooped my
just
pants,
kind of
and
filming
then
it
I
all
saw
over.
Marvel
It's all
vs.
really
Capcom.
fun. Yeah, I'm a little
I've
bit
had
at
some
my own
time
pace.
to deal with it,
actually
so
gone hands-on with
I'm
some stuff.
okay
What-
with it
what's
now.
been good? What is
Yeah, me and
But-
were just talking about
But
that.
we were talking about that earlier about how we want a Mega Man game back,
Have any of you
but
played it? Anybody?
they can't do
No,
a
I
full
played
Mega Man
Shadow of
game
Mordor.
because of
Yeah, and
some
that
stupid
I'm
thing.
looking forward to a sequel because that was.
Because me and Word are big Mega Man fans.
I played a lot. I mean, I've
No
broken
one was doing
probably,
that,
I've broken
and
the
it
spacebar button on
like it really
3-4
invested you in like
keyboards
kicking someone
playing
like,
Mega Man
a
X,
specific
recharging my gun.
I wore out friggin' a lot of paddle doing that, man.
But that definitely scratched that.
That's how I know how to take a paddle apart and put it back together.
Yeah, I was actually shocked that we didn't see the Nemesis system ripped off in like 80,000 games after that.
I haven't tried it at the PlayStation yet because there's more wires and touchy shit there now.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Shadow of War.
The solder points are really specific inside the
Because it's all about
PlayStation
like
4
sick 90 kill
controller.
combos where you're flipping off people's backs and like jumping on ropes and shooting down beehives. I
like taking the Xbox 360 controllers apart. They're easy to put back together.
Yeah, they are.
Always being like the Beast Rider.
Yeah.
I was like, I was
But now
looking
with the
at
PlayStation, you got that touchpad that's super fucking sensitive, and it's all ribbon wires now that you gotta flip the little door off.
Oh yes, I'm listening to all the adults talk.
About Lord of the
Tell
Rings.
me more about a Lord of the Rings.
Tell me more about the story for the
Still
Ring War.
debating about buying the one with the rapid fire
No,
switch.
well, I don't know what's behind the closed doors
Oh, yeah,
here yet.
yeah.
There is a closed door demo of some
Because for
sort.
some reason now you're allowed a rapid fire switch.
Stuff that was cool that I did get a chance to play. Tacoma, which is the new one from Fulbright.
I remember when
don't know if you
PlayStation
guys
were
got a
friggin'
chance to
banning
play around
accounts
with
because of
that
them
at
damn
all, but-
things.
got to play
Which
it, but
was
it looks really
stupid.
We
cool.
live here in this
Super
room.
cool. Okay.
Yeah,
we-
You
yeah.
can't
The games-
take
the games tend to
a
come to us,
mechanical
but, it
mod
means that
and
we
ban
don't get
people
as
over
much-
it. That's
as
bullshit.
You have
much
to
of a
brush your
chance to go
shoulder off when
play
you
the
say that. You know that, right? You know you just humbled.
Well,
me.
people were using it the wrong way. Though.
Yeah, but everything's gonna get used the wrong
They
way.
don't usually hand us.
Just
the
deal
controls.
with it.
Intelligent people
Yeah.
come to tell us
Now,
about the
Mark
amazing
'em.
things that they made,
Yes.
which are 2 rooms away.
Now, I don't know if you know,
Well, and then they get a little bit.
I'll
sad
just say his
because all
name
the
since the
reviews
video's not
asking
going to be
about
monetized.
their,
But Ben Heck,
what are the cut sticks? What are they
Yeah.
saying?
Ben Heck does a lot of tech videos on YouTube here,
We started calling them murder
and
sticks.
he
When
is
you put
actually
words on the end, they become-
one of the go-to people for customizing a controller for people with disabilities.
Oh, cool.
A lot of organizations have contacted him to build controllers for vets and all that, and
So you just know that you're in
people
and
with
you
That's
are
pretty cool.
into it.
disabilities.
It's Fulbright
Yeah.
in a space station, and I'm
I don't know what
ready
he
to
charges or how it works.
Probably
I've
should,
seen
though.
him
You
build
don't
like
want me to call you and leave a voice.
I've seen him build like 3 or 4 of them on camera.
right now.
And the hardest one out of all those new controllers is the PlayStation controller because there's not a lot of room in there.
Yeah, once you say you don't want to know about something on Twitter,
Like he's built tack switches on these things.
like as soon as you say you don't know something,
He's built thumbsticks on the bottom of them
Yeah.
for vets that came back with one arm missing who love to play video games. And all the buttons are on the right hand side or left hand side, and they just move the thumbstick to move the character with their leg.
While you're taking a Look at that. Hold on.
That's why a lot of these controllers now, you can custom order, have magnetic switches on the back where you can customize it the way you want.
One of the teams here competing for the.
I try to customize one of those controllers, and then I go to put it in the shopping cart. It's like, oh.
They had a little interview with them yesterday. And they
Yeah.
Donut friend.
Donut friend might be the.
Mine was $350 American.
Look at that.
Mine was 160 Canadian.
Yeah, no, have at them.
And that's after I took off a couple of the rapid fire switches.
Thanks, guys. Go check out their game. It's freezies.
If you are not from the LA area, you don't know Donut Friend.
Well, it's because what was it? I
Donut Friend is the thing.
was gonna order the
No.
what? The dollar bill one or the $100 bill one with the actual.
Yeah.
Except for fancy donuts.
My computer hits itself right now.
What?
And then I was gonna order a custom light bar for it, and the Batman wanted that. So.
Okay, which one?
Oh my God! Somebody split it with me. I'm so fat.
Go get a plate tonight.
Because I am a big Adam West fan.
Possibly have a Hulk donut.
All right, I gotta somehow try this.
What do you
Well,
want?
honestly, at this point, narrowing it down to one
that's
is
a
going
good
to be the
choice.
hard part.
What's in there?
Oh, man,
look
it's like
at
strawberry
it's
shortcake
strawberry
donut.
shortcake.
Sandwich.
That's amazing.
Ladies.
That's very cool.
So while we're getting
Donut
donuts,
sandwich.
I just want to remind everybody that's
Damn it, now I want some
We
donuts.
are taking.
I know, I've seen that ad.
Your questions.
Go to a different
Get at us
webpage.
with the hashtag
I want
or
donuts.
the hashtag RTE3 to send us anything you want to hear about, reactions to things that you're seeing, questions for developers that we have on. We're also running live polls all day. If you go to live@e3.com, we are switching those up throughout the day. Very important gaming issues such as whether Boomer is a good dog.
Okay.
You know, like
Unquestionable.
the hard-hitting questions.
You know what we should put up at some point? We should put this up at some point. In fact, maybe we'll put it up now. Hey, Eddie, get ready.
Hey, so is it true word that they're not going to be showing the new It movie out there in the States?
The fact that, like, Boomer gets you guns.
Yeah, my girlfriend was told they're not going to be showing the It
Has
movie out
hustle
there.
sticks.
Of course they're gonna have. They're gonna
and,
have to.
Friendship beacon.
Yep.
Like, are we talking like dog meat territory? Do we have a new best doggo in
Well, it's
game?
next gen, right? I mean, this is.
Wow, guess who got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame yesterday?
Dog meat gives
Who?
you items.
Ice
Right? We can
Cube.
hunt down stuff for you. Bring you ammo.
And disarms opponents too. That's true. I got a chance to play it a little bit
Awesome.
yesterday, and it was real cool. Boomer's the best.
And he looks good jumping. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
man.
it. Yeah.
I wonder how long before somebody steals it.
Come on.
So
What I want is I want to be able to play co-op in that. I want to be Boomer.
That'd be
You
great.
want to be the dog.
Ooh, I want that. Hey, darling,
Far Cry 5, you are the
keep
dog.
an eye out for the new Toonie.
Trish, tell us a little bit about the demo. What did
Because for it glows in the dark for Canada's 150th.
But I got to play through this town where you
Yeah, I know. I just had all kinds of crack change and I freaking sent you to the store with it.
people just like the religious zealots just abusing the townies. And you have to figure out how to
Well, we
strategize.
could go to the freaking post office and pick a Toonie up for a Toonie, you know?
So I tried to stealth it, and then, as usual, was too impulsive and just ran right in and just got
You're gonna go up to Toronto to the Mint.
over and
Stealth
over and
play
over.
style as well. I either run into
Yeah, huh?
for 17 minutes and overestimate the AI.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know, that guy keeps taking a little turn there. He may see me, and then I like sit for 35
It's
minutes.
something you don't see in a spy movie, which I only see in a video game, which is creepy.
Colby,
creepy,
what's going
creepy.
on?
And then
For
sitting there and
90% of the
waiting there.
mission, then somebody spots you, and then you just run like a lunatic in circles, firing and everything.
You have to.
Impossible.
I just snorted and got powder everywhere.
You know, I don't know if we asked the developers when they were on for Far Cry, but you know, it's always interesting to me what they very
here we go.
specifically choose to show in cinematic trailers. And they showed water tower. Are those the equivalent of the radio towers in Far Cry? Are you going to be climbing up these water towers to get to the top?
Yep, you climb up the water towers and can snipe from up there and stuff like that.
And that's how you unlock a region in the map? Is like that same mechanic from Far
I don't
Cry?
know about that.
Okay.
I did notice conveniently placed zip lines on all the water towers in the trailer. So yeah, I think we're
Telltale sign.
Yeah, we're definitely getting some map out of that.
Yep.
All right, and we've got a poll up right now. It's on live@e3.com. So if you have a browser available to you, which you probably do if you're watching this, because that's probably how you're watching it. If you go to live@e3.com, you can participate. Right now, we're asking Boomer's best feature, which I want to say just right now is probably his personality. But that's not an option. So we're asking if it's disarming opponents, is it the hustle sticks, is it the friendship beacon? What is it that makes Boomer boom?
There's a succulent here that's at stake. So
Yeah.
whichever category wins will win the succulent.
If it was a poll for best donut, I'm gonna say that
every donut,
chocolate-covered chocolate chip with mousse filling,
wow,
is a strong contender.
You sound drunk and like you're about to pass out from this donut.
I mean, I'm gonna go into hypoglycemic
You
shock.
sound pregnant.
What was
I
that
don't think I've
mistreated
ever
update?
heard you this
Do you have
happy.
an EpiPen or something that I can get for you?
I don't. I need something to consume sugar very
Touch
quickly.
notes.
But you know, I'm really grateful when we get to do things like bring on the college gaming competition teams and bring them on. Those were just people we randomly met on the floor. It's not a group that would typically be able to, be in front of the entire YouTube audience, But it's really cool because that's the future generations of really amazing games that we're going to be seeing in,
Okay, I gotta check the patch notes out.
Well, I also think this is where we see a lot of
Why?
a lot of
I think they put something cool.
left field innovation in gaming and game mechanics too. It's
They
like
put-
Cliffy was
I mean,
talking
what?
about on the couch when he was
They put
working
traps out.
and he was making gears.
Oh, really?
There's
Yep.
an idea
New traps have been added to the game.
and you can't really deviate.
All traps will remove
Saw
on
that,
server
Goku.
restart.
But you can't come up with
They are not base building items and can be placed anywhere. Most traps are crafted, but some can also be found in the world.
These smaller dev teams,
Some traps
people dev
are
teams,
destroyed when triggered, some traps are disabled when triggered and need to be reset.
What can we do with a game that's not going to be $100 million? What can we do with $500
Oh,
million?
they need a.
really
Some traps need an item in the inventory to reset them.
That's what I loved when
Flare trap, for example,
came
traps
in.
can be.
Sure, why? TSA Frisky.
Stuck
Like, sure.
and
Why wouldn't there be a
moved.
VR game where
Traps
like
can
we're
be
finding
sought,
weird
damaged,
contraband and sex toys in people's
and triggered.
in
Gus,
people's
are you still
luggage?
And you need to read a guide for something.
This is a game that is basically like
This is
Papers,
this game
Please.
is for you.
It's Papers, Please, only it's a VR game
Oh.
where you are
Servers have even been adjusted.
that you have to search through.
Server default time, so days last 6 hours. 6 hours real time, and nights are only 1.5 hours.
When do I get this?
Yeah.
It's free right now.
Let me explain it to you in a way that you'll love it. You'll get to secretly judge people and take away their stuff.
Yes.
Is that what those little flyers we had over
Yeah.
there?
Yes,
Oh,
that's
shit.
what
And
they
they
are.
brought us the donut.
And the
You
donuts.
And they got
And
donuts.
the
Thank you,
donuts.
donuts.
They were more donuts?
MVP.
I think we have new best doggo.
TSA Frisky.
Oh,
Called in here. I'm gonna go grab one of those flyers.
Speaking of small dev teams, did you guys
oh,
see
you can drink from the river right now.
at all?
No.
Right
Like,
from the river.
oh, thank God. That was one of the. Why was that not in there from the beginning? No.
Well, here's the problem. This will make you sick in the future update.
Definitely one of the ones that was in the Xbox conference. That we saw just a little bit of
Bastards.
it and thought,
Search on rocks from the ground, depending for the train,
Not
so
allowed to film at
that's
all.
good.
It's super sad, but it's just as psychedelic and rock solid as you would.
Search for sticks and
Yeah,
specific
I
bushes.
highly recommend it, and I'm really excited to see
It's very trippy. It's Annapurna's
Oh, you can tear rags from cloth items.
bench, and they're doing a lot of weird stuff like Goragoa and like just strange mind-bending.
Oh, and you can
things
search the
like
vending machines now.
Make movies as well.
Oh,
They
cool.
made
Soda.
movies, yes.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen
And more.
What's the food one? What's it called?
Sausage Party.
That's it. That's it. They
Oh,
got it.
here we go. Here's something for me and you.
You know, it's interesting though because
Optimized to reduce server and CPU usage by about 9%.
9%? I might actually be able to play it.
I know there's going to be a part of this press
Oh,
conference.
I told you there was a new slot coming up.
This
A
is
belt slot.
Mr. Kyle Cardinal, what's going on? Welcome.
Added to character's inventory can be used to store some smaller
just
items.
enough to like, I need to know more about
Equipment.
that. But you go through that like 10 times in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And we are bringing on.
Fix the flashlight state.
Interesting games. Tomorrow we have Minute coming on, which I'm very excited about. It's
Oh, they adjusted the recoil screen shake.
and that is an RPG game where you have a minute before you
Oh,
die,
here we go.
and you have to find
Helmets
sort of
now
like
provide
point for something
head protection. Amount varies based on the helmet.
just a little bit further the next minute.
Finally,
So-
wearing helmets makes
Very
a
cool. It
difference.
actually started off as a
So now if you're wearing a bike helmet where your head's gonna blow off like a
few years ago.
pop rock.
It was
But if I'm
Adventure Time,
wearing
they
the
kind of
military helmet, I'm
the
good.
background this whole time. We've also got Tunic coming on, which is a lot of
This
people are
Sim
calling it
Settlements
Zelda.
mod is
You're the Zelda with
so
the cute
awesome,
fox.
dude. I gotta put
It is
stairs
It's more
on
than
that.
Zelda with the cute fox,
It is,
but
man.
they're coming on tomorrow. And
That's
it's
a
gonna
strong
be amazing.
pitch.
Just loving
No,
that.
it's,
Also
if
with
you
Hustle
have to
Stick.
have like something with something, Zelda with Fox.
We're watching E3, Kobe.
It's a pretty good combination.
Getting a lot of questions in the chat. Everybody wants to know what's the number one game we've seen so far. Cryptic Ninja wants to ask, and also what is
The
that
skyscraper exterior. Ooh.
What was the best thing you've seen, Trish?
Word. Sometime this week we got to get on there.
So far, Fractured Butthole was
I know.
really fun.
They put an underground car park in Hayward.
I've got in-game
With
mods
connected
right
tunnels
now.
with a sewer system. Ooh.
I had a problem with some of the Nexus mods. I actually need to get rid
there's
of
a map
this
expansion.
Shit, I need to get rid of this.
To the north of Brightmoor.
Right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It might be Far
Awesome.
New Orca Dam location.
She was
North
assaulted
Brightmoor region.
Get security.
Fixed a few minor issues.
Far Cry, yeah, Far Cry is definitely like a strong contender, but we'll see what tomorrow holds. Shadow of War.
I'm not sure
awesome.
what I feel about
But,
Far Cry
yeah.
5.
Picking just one's gonna be hard, so I'm gonna say Far Cry for now, and then change my mind later.
Sure. That's fair. How about you, Bernie?
Game I totally did not expect to like is Mario
They fixed the spawn on smoke grenades.
the demo for that. I'm like,
Really?
I'm now gonna pull out my Switch.
They
and
won't go
play.
through the
I
ground
really
anymore?
somehow managed
No,
to
they
avoid
fixed the
playing
spelling.
Oh, the spelling.
Mario plus Rabbids,
Oh,
and
I
then I'm
like
gonna
that.
I feel like it's like XCOM for Switch.
Yeah,
I'm so
it is.
excited.
We had the XCOM developers on today, and I almost wanted to ask the question about it. Like, are they happy that it inspired it?
They added a MP5 style weapon.
Yeah, Mario plus Rabbids.
10mm
Mario
magazine.
Odyssey. I am ready. I'm ready for this weird.
Ooh, a rare
Batman Returns
MP29
Robocop 2 Sonic
M249
Adventure
weapon.
ass Mario game
with real humans.
With real humans. New Donk City for life.
Ooh, a rare
we
one
have
now.
so much more coming up, guys.
Mm.
Remember, we are about halfway through.
Oh,
day
here's
2.
one finally. Word
So
repair
many
kits.
more games.
So many games.
We're gonna keep taking your questions. Remember, hashtag YouTube E3, hashtag RTE3, and get into that live at E3.com for all of our live polls.
Yep, and I just want to say
Yeah,
a
that's-
quick shout out. Thank you to
That was a
War,
big
for
thing.
Ultra Planet
The
Foods for
Ubisoft,
sponsoring
or
the show,
not
making this
Ubisoft,
entire
the
live stream
Bethesda.
possible. The movie looks awesome. It's
The whole
coming out on
their
July
whole
14th. They're actually
E3
doing
thing
early
was
screenings,
shit.
which
But
is
that's
awesome.
probably
and the
because
screenings are
that they're going to be
June
bringing
19th.
something out later.
They're soon, and it's
a little bit later.
You know,
They
it's
have
like
their
several
own
weeks
conference
before
now,
the
don't
movie
they?
actually comes out. So that's pretty cool.
Ubisoft or Bethesda?
Bethesda.
Of where
Yeah, I
they're
think
locally
Bethesda
at,
has their own now.
Screening.com, so you can go and find.
They at
out,
least do
if
something at the
there's an early
PlayStation or the
screening in your area.
Sony one.
But
I
in
know.
the meantime, while you do that, check out this trailer.
Oh, what do we got a trailer for here? It's all right. Oh, it's yeah.
We really got to get our own server again. Fuel and oil levels are restored on server restart.
What?
We're not going to lose the oil and the gas that are in the car now on the server restart.
Oh my god.
But if the vehicle's running, we will consume oil and gas.
Well, yeah. That's okay. It's a decent trade-off in my opinion.
Yep. Plus the base, we can upgrade from wood to plate it. Requires sheet metal in your inventory.
Bad human kill ape. All dead now. A long time. Long time. Bad humans. Soldier.
I don't understand this. Large bases can now last up to 4 weeks, was 2 weeks.
Wait, say again?
Large bases can now last up to 4 weeks, it was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Does that mean...
Without going to them, a large base will last longer than a small base.
Okay. Okay.
So if you don't sign on or whatever, you know?
Yeah, okay, now I understand.
I think...
Oh, player death sounds and now play. We gotta try that one out. Oh, there's footsteps now for the two-headed dog. And wolf.
So you can hear them coming?
Yep.
That's good. I don't mind that.
More AI spawn locations.
Good for you, Jake.
Certain death sounds now play. And this is why I run freaking shit in 2 screens.
I don't care if you are or not, but usually if you are, that's not the first thing you jump into a live stream and say. So I'm guessing that you're doing it as a way to belittle someone, whether
Or
that
your
be
little brother has your computer.
yeah, whether that be me or the gay community. Either way, I'm not going to allow it. So if you want to chill, be cool, hang out. Oh, looks like you're gone anyway. See ya.
No, his message was deleted. I didn't kick him out yet.
No, we
fan
just
of
lost
Brothers.
somebody.
And then when we saw what you guys are doing with A Way Out, it just once again takes that idea of that like 2 characters working together in a it's another completely new twist, and it looks awesome.
Yeah. How does it feel to be, probably the game at the EA presser that people talk about?
What are you loading up
and
now?
Excited about, it's like
I was getting rid of a mod because I think that
and
it's
there's
keeping
also
me
A Way
from
Out.
getting my other building
A Way
settlement.
Out.
They're like,
Tell us more about that.
Battlefront, you're cool, but let's talk about A Way Out.
No, it's very nice. Actually, I expected this because I knew that we were doing something special. It's a passion-driven project. I've known from day one that this is going to be so cool. I'm so sure of that. It's like, I'm surprised it's been this high, but I was expecting.
All right, I gotta grab my fan.
So there's and for those who maybe didn't catch the EA press conference, A Way Out.
Shame on you.
Yes. It's 2 inmates. And it's developed with couch co-op in mind, which is something that not nearly enough games are doing these days.
So the thing is like this. So after I finished Brothers, I wanted to do something else that pushed the boundaries on Tell Story without compromising on gameplay, because my back is a filmmaker, but I love the interactivity of gaming. So the idea was for me to the thing started with me and a friend looking for a co-op game that wasn't just a drop in, drop out. I don't think I have anything against it, but I just feel that there's an opportunity to tell an emotional story for 2 people together. Experience an emotional story together, you and a friend. So it started from day one. It's designed to play experience only in co-op, both couch and online. And I even prefer that you play in the couch. It's almost like part of the design. I mean, you can't play it online, but I prefer if you and your friend can play it in the couch.
Like that's where you're gonna get the experience. That's where you get the connection.
Because we have at some points in the game, which I saw a show behind closed door, where in a situation where you have to choose something and you have to decide. It's me and if you and me play, I'm like you have to talk to each other. Okay, what do you do? So you can't progress if you can't come along.
So you're sit down. You gotta talk it out.
Yeah. And trust me, this game, when you finish it from start to end, you will experience a co-op game like never before.
So in looking at the footage here, one of the things that struck me was that the screen isn't always evenly split necessarily, depending on what the action happening is.
Look,
so what's the priority there? Like, how does that work?
The thing is like this. This is a passion-driven project. We're a small indie company, and if someone came to me and said to me, here's $10 million, do single-player campaign, I would say no. So it's always going to be this, what it is. And what I love about this is the interactivity. As I said, I've done 6 feature movies, and I see sometimes games get too inspired of movies, but become too passive experience. What you need is the interactivity. That's why, for instance, in this case, as you see now, you have like 65% of one character's in the cutscene while the other player can walk around. So it's trying to give the control to the player as much as possible. Because for me, games when the control is more unique mechanic for everything. And the reason for that is to keep you emotionally connected to the characters. So you're not in a game where like, okay, I'm level 42, what level are you? Or let's drop in, drop out. It's not like that at all.
I'm looking for someone to help me take down such a boss.
Right.
Yeah, no. This is not it.
So you mentioned a couple of times that you had a filmmaking background. And you feel like you like games because they're a little more interactive. I was wondering, what kind of inspirations do you draw from? Because when I first started watching this reveal,
there it is. I got it working.
In the back of my mind, getting maybe like reminiscent of like Shawshank Redemption and other prison films. Where, like you're trying to break your way out. Do you have like any other?
There's definitely a lot of inspiration for many things. I mean, one of them is that. Of course, I've seen that movie. It's a really great movie. But there's a lot of inspiration. It's nothing particular that this one is. Haven't seen Prison Break, though. But I guess there are stuff in here. But you start in a prison. It takes a while, but there's a lot more outside. So the beginning, I would say it's a big chunk of the game being in prison. But there's definitely way more stuff out there.
All right, so spoiler alert.
No, it's not really, because the trailer shows that you get outside.
Yeah.
So the important is that because we were thinking of first showing, we were doing everything in-house. I even do all the mocap. I mean,
I think I saw on your Twitter you said you're working on it with your brother.
Yeah, my big brother.
So this is like real life movies.
Yeah. No, my big brother plays one act Leo in the movie, and he's actually He's done some.
$10,000 for an F-350
But
2003.
he's a great actor, but
I want to give you
I
$100.
get him for free. You know, so it's like we don't have so much money, so I gotta do everything to, try to.
Best part about family.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
Keep
free.
the business in the family.
Have you heard of this brand of vapor there,
You
word?
know, some dialogue
Smoke
options with NPCs
baby
in the
alien.
game. Is that going to also affect like the variability or
SMOK?
like, ways you can approach a problem?
Definitely the way you approach
Yeah.
the problem, but the way the story is told in one way, and I can't go into details yet because there isn't.
85 watts
essence
with
of design will
rebuildable
way out. I can't
RDA
talk about, but
topper
I'm
extra.
telling you, play it from the beginning to the
$60.
end. You know what I mean? But all.
Oh, that's not
NPCs
bad.
in the
But
game
see, I go for
reactions for every character. You have a choice that
they call them
uniquely for every. I mean, I'm saying like, look, for being in the company,
that's
I
like a
think we
drip
have,
that
like,
you got.
over
I've got an actual
13,000
tank.
we have like
It's meant to
sometimes
hold a
more than
lot.
AAA title.
Whereas
I run
that
to the market every
rebuildable
day,
is like
do
you
stuff.
put
I
6
mean,
drops on it and go.
the amount of
you had to
content,
develop any new skills?
but it is important because that's how you get to know your character. It's still optional, but every NPC in the game will be unique and will say unique stuff.
I don't know. My girlfriend's trying to quit smoking and she's using those e-cigs.
Or like learn how to do
The ones that look
crazy
like
so that you
cigarettes
can
are
capture
bad.
the
Well,
game.
all the stunts I'm doing myself.
Yeah,
my toenail went off at one time.
So you
She
actually
can
get to
quit
say
on her own, but
Yeah.
she
Not a lot of
smokes
people get to
2 packs a month.
I
if
have
that.
to.
He does everyone else's
Yeah.
stuff.
Three depending on her
don't have a
stress,
choice,
but
man.
that's 3
Hopefully
packs
in
a
the
month.
future, who knows, like, but we will still. It's look, the way I work, always passion is going to drive me. There will not be a single decision taken on like, oh, this will sell. Or no, it will always be the passion that drives.
And so for a game like this, because you are encouraging people to go through it with one co-op buddy
Yeah.
through the entirety of the game,
Yeah.
how long are you expecting the game to take to beat?
Well, we're still working very hard with this game, so I really don't know, but it will definitely be long enough. Trust me. I mean, that's what I can say because we are not done with it yet. I mean, there's still you can't play through it, but it's still like so much. It's coming early 18, so we have a lot of work left.
A lot of work to do.
Do you think that we'll encounter
Oh,
moments
fucking
where,
time.
like, let's say Ashley and I are playing where we're just gonna have to stop and be like,
Way to
listen,
go,
we need to take a
RCMP.
break.
I'll
Like,
explain
we'll
that
look
one
at
to you
each
later,
other.
Word.
Like,
Alrighty.
we'll come back to this game in a little
go-
I
while.
would
go
be
take a walk, chill out.
extremely surprised if you weren't gonna be at some point like, oh shit.
Wow, this should be
I
intrigued.
sound very cocky, but it's just that I can't help it. It is true. Just play it, you know what I mean? I mean, even said to people like, if you don't like it, you can come and break like every bone in my body.
Oh, Jesus.
That's how sure. That's how sure I am.
Maybe hold off on that little detail.
You cannot break the toenail though.
Yeah,
that is
that's
already gone.
Already done.
That's spoken for.
Yeah. No, but it's really cool.
Well, I love seeing that level of passion, and I think we've talked to many developers, and you can always tell there's some people who are just that much more driven, and it makes it affects me. So like A Way Out, I was already excited.
Did my
about.
income tax
I
yesterday.
think that passion plays through and can affect. people
I'm
who
getting
not
back a
care
whole
about it. And they see someone
$24.
who's making it
I
so
got
passionate
80.
That comes across and might make them a little more interested in the game that they weren't interested.
So I got
in.
enough to
It's crazy because like
buy dinner.
like for 3
At a
years,
fast food
even when
restaurant.
I did the early sketches, for 3 years going to work and like, I don't know, I'm so excited. It's crazy.
Well, it's got to be big for you at this event as well because you have been working on it. You've been putting on all this time. You've been losing your toenails.
Yeah.
You've been doing crazy stuff, and now you get to unveil it to the world and share it.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, I'm telling you, like, it feels really nice, and I hear the reactions. It's like way over what I expected. Way over. It's super cool.
Actually, you haven't heard of
But
in a
also,
long
like,
time.
it's funny because it's also during this week because I've been
That
having
kid from
in my head, and it's during this week it finally has landed.
Family Matters who played Steve
The
Urkel.
excitement for A Way Out, the new one is so
Jamal
much.
White.
Sometimes I cannot sleep.
Yeah, something like that.
Because I get so excited. It's weird.
Yeah, well, and so fortunately for you, you will get your sleep back at some point. You said it comes out early 18.
Yes. Early 18.
Jamal, Galil, something like that.
2.5 years, like because we are new studio. We started as 12 people, so we've been going because the game is getting bigger and bigger. But yes, early 18 is the high.
And then on what platforms is this hitting?
It's Xbox One, PS4, PC. It's pretty much everywhere.
It's Xbox One,
You're in pretty good shape. If
PS4,
you've got,
PC, it's
if you
all
want to
over.
play games, you can play.
Nice.
So I see a question here that came in via Twitter.
Yeah.
From Gus2510, good name. It said, A Way Out looks fantastic. Question though, will the screen still be split screen during?
He was in an episode a couple years ago of,
It's part of the storytelling.
or a season or two ago of,
you will have the
fuck, what's his name?
This is, I mean, in all, I know that some people
Hawaii
say,
5-0.
Couch co-op is back, it's so nice. In a way it is, but it's so different. If you look at the games that have...
It was Hawaii 5-0 or... Yeah, Hawaii 5-0. He played one of the partiers with Pauly Shore and all that.
Let's give you an example. Like when you take out guards in a game, normally you take out like... When you finish the game, you're taking out like 500 guys. You know, in this game, you will do
5th of July, he's got coming up. Bobby Robert production. Plus, he plays the voice of Sonic, just to let you know.
Cover, shooting, everything. We use it only when it makes sense in the story. That's it. So you come in, you come out. You have like bike chase only there, cars only there. It's like they're one scene that you play with one.
And what was that game called?
It takes you 1 minute.
A Way Out.
300 animations just for that scene, and will never come back. So it's like all the, and that's.
It's gonna be a $70 game, no matter how.
I don't know.
So you could say the gameplay serves the story.
Now, were there any crazy technical hurdles?
Third one down.
In getting it, because it is split screen all the time, including online. That sounds like a lot of juggling, a lot of technical gymnastics.
Ooh, EA.
It's a pain in the ass.
It's in the game.
We also have. There's one.
Remember turning that on an EA game on back in the day.
We also have sometimes. And let me tell you, I mean, the game is still like, okay, for indie production, it's still a good some
Dude, I could explore the features and watch the trailer.
Like, no, because I think we're breaking some kind of world record what you do with this money we have with this, because it looks still good, but the problem is that you have to, I mean, from a technical aspect, it's like you have to draw 3 different screens at the same time, or 2 or whatever, and it takes a lot to optimize, and it's really hard work behind it. But and it's also another thing that, I mean, I know that. Because I know the Naughty Dog guys as well. You know, some people are saying, why don't they do split screen for Naughty Dog? But you have to understand this. Designing a game in split screen makes the problem double as hard, because you cannot, for instance, single play game, you can easily control the pacing of the player. Like you say, like when he touches this trigger, the cutscene goes on. But here, how will you know what one player is here, the other is here? He's looking that way, he's looking this way. So there's so many technical problems to solve. It's like, it's crazy. I mean, the scene I'm showing behind closed door, people played in 5 minutes. Like they really enjoyed it. It took us 3 months to make.
Wow. Yeah.
Because like so many different stuff can happen. Like if I looked at making video games, but a lot of people don't know this, but it's about covering up for what the player could do, you know. And movies, I've done 6 features. It's a walk in a park. It's like I do it like blindfolded. But games is insane, as it's like, because it's a passive experience. You can't just relax it. But sometimes I say the example is like having the audience on set running around, touching your actors, touching the camera. You're like, whoa, don't touch. You have to do it. It's like that making game, you know, because you're running around doing whatever you want, and that's a lot of work.
Well, it looks. I mean, I feel like I can tell your cinematic background, because it looks great. Even the dynamic way that the split screen adjusts, and I saw even sometimes it's not just vertical split screen, but it's also
PlayStation 4 Origin and Xbox One.
Play around a lot of it, but it's also important. Even if this game is very cinematic, it's very important.
So it's a 2-player game.
So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
So the games we have seen that are cinematic are for me.
Let's make it interesting.
You know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Or what? Like Telltale games, for instance. That's not my cup of tea. It's too much like, I mean, I enjoy them, but it's too much for me, a passive experience. But that's like, but I understand if people like them.
Yeah, well, it's nice to be like, it's,
you can actually
the
carry
video games is
dog meat.
range, so you can have more storytelling experiences that are a little bit more passive, and then you have these very active storytelling experiences.
Yeah.
All right, so people are going to be able to get it early 18, PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see more of this game.
Yeah, we will show a lot more. There's definitely so much to show.
Thank you.
We will go to.
You can actually carry dog meat with that harness.
Be able to get through this game together.
I'm not going to see while we play.
I'm looking at your mod screen right here. It says K9 harness.
Thanks again. We really
All
appreciate
right,
it.
thank you.
And
Oh
let's,
yeah,
let's check in with
that's
Ryan.
technical body armor.
Hey, welcome back to the
Carry
succulent
more.
side stage. Man, is never a developer that I ever heard been that willing to put himself on the line. Like, just take me to the wall. Come on, let's
do it. I'm all there. No problem.
Recruiter
That's
friend.
the product right there. Well, I'm joined now by Sarah the Succulent, because she's not in camera frame, but she's over
I think
there.
I'm already a member of their freaking site anyway.
Is it? There she is. Sarah, looking good. Hope you're having a good E3 this year. It's been kind of a weird one, hasn't it? Yeah. I'm interviewing a plant, so
This
I
guy's
feel
not
like maybe that gives
stoked
you some
about having to
indication of
interview
how my
this
day's
plant.
going. There we go.
I know.
Welcome back, Sarah. How do you feel about it?
Sarah the succulent. It's a plant, and he's interviewing it, and he is so uncomfortable doing it, but he's making it funny. So.
Well, when Sarah's not around,
I gotta turn that up.
we also have some other people here that run about and get some footage for you guys. And another one of those fabulous on-the-spot moments that you have asked for is a tour of the Sony booth. So we bribed Mika into going with another piece of donut. Thankfully, she was kind enough to go visit it and bring us back some footage. So here we go. The Sony booth, as you requested.
Nothing really all that great at the Sony booth this year.
Yeah, Shadow of War.
It does look like a good game. Unfortunately, I don't enjoy playing those games, but I really enjoy watching them being played. I think that I'm getting really pissed off with all the Destiny talk.
Actually, I've seen the trailer to that. That looks pretty freaking wicked.
It's still Destiny though. It's still Destiny. It's still the worst type of grind game you'll ever have to play. Go get Halo. Get Halo.
Well, it's 'cause the guys at Halo decided to do a PlayStation game, and it's Destiny.
No, I know, but it's too similar.
Well, that's because it was the same creators of Halo.
God damn it, Sarah. That was Shadow of War, not Sony. You're fired. You're going to be the first award against the wall.
That's what I thought.
Anyway, I'm going to throw it over to Anthony and Ashley, who both have A names, I just realized. An amazing alliteration team. How you guys doing over there?
That's the kind of critical analysis that you can expect from Ryan all week long at E3 2017.
Me, Sarah the Succulent, Ashley, and Anthony. We work.
No, I got Warframe too, Dev.
We work in something. I think we broke.
I agree, Devin.
You can take a
I'm
5,
so
my dude.
tired of the.
No, don't eat, Sarah.
I'm really tired of all of the Halo
with
shit,
Rooster
because
Teeth,
honestly,
presented by War for
3 was
Planet
the
of
last
the
one
Apes.
anyone should have
We
played.
are joined once again.
Actually, they got. I've seen the.
Yeah, welcome back. So you you're basically, as far as I'm concerned, Santa for
Sure,
us.
I'll go with that. That Santa works.
Really excited because I'm speechless a little bit because we have Metroid. Metroid is back.
Yes, Samus Returns.
Yes. I'm just gonna let you know, you will not believe the amount of hype.
I like her.
Over that we've gone
Chick that's
poured
talking right
over
now,
the
from
Metroid
IGN.
Prime 4,
She's actually really funny.
logo.
And
The tasteful logo.
The logo. There's
Excellent
weird
reflection.
The sound effect behind it.
Yep.
Yes.
No, a buddy of mine's the one who worked on helping put that stuff together. So yeah, no, it's great. It looks awesome.
But then we also have one that's a little bit tiny bit closer to release.
Yes.
And for the
You got that right, man.
Yes, and that's
Metroid
a
Prime 4 is, of course,
Completely.
in early October.
So I gotta get rid of more mods.
No. Next year.
Hot
In
takes.
development.
Hot takes.
Hey, Ox, what's up?
But this is Samus
Oh,
Returns.
God, I would
so we're gonna
love
get
to be able-
that for
what?
3DS, get everyone
Hey,
back
Tom.
into get everyone
How's it
back
going,
into the
man?
world, back into a ball.
It's
What I
going.
loved about this, and when it first popped up, I was like, hey, is this Metroid 2? I was like, this is Metroid 2. This is Return of Samus, and now it's Samus's Return.
Yes, Metroid Samus
Getting
Returns.
things lined up
It's
for
based on the Game Boy
grilling
game. It's a
tonight.
remake of it.
Ooh,
They
what are you
added a lot
grilling?
of sound effect. They changed the audio track.
I'm going cheesy.
They
I'm
freshened
just
up a
doing
lot. You can zoom
sirloins.
around the screen too.
Nice.
A lot of really bright colors, 3D visuals as well, which you can't see so well here on TV.
I think that's what I'll take up tomorrow.
2D, but our game player.
Pick out some deer steaks in the morning there and put them on the George Foreman when I get home.
Right now, we are not watching any video or pre-render.
This is real. This is raw.
Yes.
This is happening.
That
It is
is
happening
no
live.
moose.
Exactly. This
No
is the
moose.
100%
No moose.
way, so it works out great in that way.
Mooses
But
there?
no, they decided
Nope.
to remake the game.
Hey, you gotta check out
Maybe a lot of people played it
the
before.
Miscreated number
back,
50
and
patch
never
update
played
there.
Metroid game before. It's also.
I'm kind of soured on this creative.
You're gonna like what it does now, man.
They a smoke grenade.
You get a server.
They'll be familiar.
I'm very soured on 7 days today.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing. I know.
I'm salty. I was salty before the whole thing.
Roboting badly, guys. Sorry.
Well, that just floats. I know why you're salty on the Miscreated one, because something was taken away from us without even being informed about it.
Yeah.
So, and all that stuff.
I want to talk about what made you decide, what made Nintendo decide.
Lot of crap from E3 this
Why
year.
did you, Daniel, decide?
Yeah, that's what
Why did I decide?
I've been hearing.
Out of all the Metroid games, you're like, okay,
A handful of good games, tough. That's it.
back, previous to Metroid Prime 4. We want to introduce this to some new players. We want to bring something back for the old school players. We want it to work really well on the 3DS. What made Metroid 2 the choice?
That's a good question. I mean, the devs kind of worked it out. They decided this was just a game they wanted to bring back. It was on the Game Boy, so the original Game Boy version, there's no color in that one. So it's just a great title to bring that it gives a lot of actions, a lot of exploration, and it was a title that seemed like a really good opportunity.
They got a co-op prison break game they're bringing out for PlayStation, Xbox, and computer.
So how faithful, if I've played
Two-player, that looks
the original Metroid
great.
2, how faithful are these
Mhm.
maps? How faithful are the mechanics? What's been tweaked? What's been changed?
For a lot of the main gameplay's there, so for those hardcore players, a lot of that's there, but they've definitely upped the ante on the
Metroid
bosses.
2 on Game
changed up the
Boy
graphics.
is actually a pretty
And
cool
there
one.
and Samus does have several really cool new moves. Her
Actually.
ability now to aim in all 360 degrees, which is really helpful. Like right now, you can see there, Samus kind of moving around, and what's really cool.
So nice, thank
Yes.
you.
Instead of having to like try to, how do you get that up that diagonal one on the Game Boy, trying to hold
I
that
wasn't a big Metroid fan though.
So it's nice
You
you have
beat
that
it and you
free-
just
that
go back
free
to the
roaming
beginning.
in all directions, and even when that little like
Yeah,
that
this
shows
is
you that
Metroid
aiming,
2,
it
so
turns
it's
red when
like,
you're
you
actually
know, the
targeting an
cult
enemy.
fans are so
she-
stoked
we'll see
about it
Sam-
right
Sam
now.
find the enemy to target real quick.
Well, considering the last time Metroid came out was what decade again?
Yeah, there it is.
Well, they brought one out for,
That's great.
So yes, you have that there.
GameCube.
So other things beyond that too. She will have some new abilities called the Aeon abilities.
Yeah, but it was just a rehash of the original.
We'll get to that shortly.
Was it?
And
think
another
so.
move they have too is something called a melee counter.
I didn't even
Yeah,
think it
I
was
saw
that good.
Yeah, basically when you attack closely, like Samus.
That's why I can't remember it then.
Arm up and basically push back an enemy, and if you shoot right away, you get a critical hit. And you actually can kill an enemy, put a lot more damage on them almost right away.
So it's a little bit like a knockback.
Yes. It's a really helpful tool to have. And that's the thing, too. They want to make sure this game was really fun for the people who played it before, those hardcore fans, but also introduce it to, as you were saying before, like to people who've never played a game like this before. So it's a nice balance between the two.
Well, it's a nice return as well. A return of Samus, if you will.
Yeah, no.
But just that, like.
Oh, I
these
get it now.
God damn it, Anthony. That these, you know, because these are games that established a genre. Really, it's why they call them like, you know, there's a lot of Metroidvania games out there, because like these set that formula really, and this is really the gold standard of it. Do you worry at all about you guys? You have to be careful about updating the formula too much with something like this.
No, I mean, people love Metroid for what it is, and it's just an opportunity. All these games keep giving an opportunity for us to show something new or bring something back and recreate it and reimagine it in a way that people can experience for the first time. So no, I mean, it's a wonderful sense of flattery that people decide to call it that kind of scenario. But I mean, we try to make our own games, have fun with that, like this Metroid game that it is. So yeah, it just has fun doing that scenario.
A lot of a lot of dev teams were rumored to be potentially working on a 2D Metroid for the DS for a long time. We heard a lot of names thrown around. This is being developed by Mercury Steam.
Mercury Steam was the one they finally chose in the end, yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about how that relationship came about and why Mercury Steam was the dev team that was chosen?
I don't have the full story behind that. I mean, I assume they, as you're saying, they went through a lot of different devs and they just basically probably had to see who pitched the different ideas, and ultimately they decided to go with Mercury Steam as the one they decided to work with.
I'm surprised they don't have no moderators.
Along those lines.
And how much of this?
Oh
so,
yeah, no, they just don't. If they have no
color,
presence in
this
chat,
is a
they're
remake,
generally not going
not
to be
just
held
a
accountable
remaster.
for what gets said.
This is the game, but made again.
Yes.
How's the decision to trade the sprite work of previous 2D Metroid titles for more polygonal characters though? So while it looks 2D, it's not.
It's not. Yeah, no. So that's the thing. So when you're playing on the Nintendo 3DS, it actually adds that
I'm
sense of
watching
depth
the
to it,
Destiny
so
trailer.
A lot more graphical out of that. They did update it as well. This is definitely a little bit different than Metroid Prime, as you were saying. It definitely harkens more to Samus' original, like more slimmer down look that she had before. Still with the kick button and everything. But yeah, that kind of went back to that, more in that direction. So it's just a nice way how they did that. They updated all the graphics, and that's how everything's coming to life in this game.
Looks absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
I'm kind of taking in everything as Sarah's playing here.
So Sarah's playing really well. They added all those updated graphics as well. I'm trying to think what else they've added in the game. That's the same. The story is that Samus goes to this planet SR3888, and just trying to find out what's going on and dealing with these Metroids that are there, which basically they look like cute little creatures, but in reality are not at all. They basically suck life force out of anything they find.
On a scale of
Awesome.
1 to Link is the boy, how many
That's
people?
the first time I've ever seen a game actually do that.
Explain to that the character you're playing is not Metroid.
You might make me want to go and buy the Destiny
That's that probably used to be
King pack
when I
there,
was younger, I
or
was definitely
King
persuaded
Lynch
that
King or
people
whatever it was
assumed that
pack.
this was Metroid. But in
Because
reality,
with the new Destiny they got coming out, you're going to be able to transfer your actual guy over, and you're going to get legacy credits and stuff.
This game right here, as it just comes
People can inspect you and realize, hey, this guy's not to be reckoned with type deal.
It's so fascinating to see these things that were presented on the Game Boy. Like, I remember this moment.
You basically get a legacy
And
status.
a little Metroid just flies out of the corner and kind of like, ooh, this is spooky, and then flies away. And now to actually see the story presented in 3D, it's really amazing to see how lovingly.
My girlfriend almost bought me a Pip-Boy.
There's even going to be amiibo function.
Seriously, I'm like, I looked at the price, I'm like, no, don't worry about it.
We saw a little bit about that in your spotlight. So
I'm like, first of all, it's used.
There is a baby.
Second of all, it would have been opened anyway, but no, don't worry about
It
it.
is squishy. You guys can
Squishy Metroid?
Yeah,
Because what you wanted it. I'm like, I wanted it because I'm a geek.
See what they look like. And then Samus, they made her, and she's more in a kneeling pose with her gun up, harkening back to the original cover of the game.
So and how will those work in the game? Like, what will they do?
Right now, they were having gotten too much detail, but it'll be some form of gameplay. Again, we're not going into much detail on that yet.
And if we have a previous Samus amiibo, will that do anything for us? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yes. So yeah, no. Basically, Sarah's still going through this right now. There's the counter move right there, basically that knockback we were talking about, and then shooting right away. And yeah, she's basically getting close to fighting against that Metroid that we just saw earlier. She got a chance to fight against them to see what's going on.
I love that because there are these things that were in the original game and in the early Metroid games that were just sort of the way games were at the time, right? Cardinal direction shooting. Not being able to like throw these things back. And so anytime you walked into a room where there were 3 enemies that were going to spiral down at you from a ceiling, you were like, okay, I got to take this really carefully.
Yeah.
And that just doesn't feel legitimate now. In the current day. So I really love the idea of being able to aim my shots in advance.
Yes.
Be able to parry if I need to at the last moment if there's something I didn't see. And is that parry available for like any enemy that comes close to you?
Yeah, that counter is anytime you want to use it.
So what are you doing? We're checking out what he built?
Yeah.
Directly. And,
oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Little roly-poly beetle boy.
Yep, and now basically here you get a chance to see the counter. We'll see how the counter works in a second again, because Sarah's going to probably use that to knock back this enemy.
No pressure, Sarah.
Bomb that it's dropping off on her.
We believe in you, Sarah.
Oh, and here it is. The
Believe?
counter.
What the hell is that you're putting
No.
out
They're little lights.
After everything we've meant to each other.
There it
Yeah.
is. And then she quickly switched over to her missiles, which holding down the shoulder button to kind of take more damage to it.
So you get that, then knock back, stunned a little bit, and then you're able to inflict
Yeah.
some critical damage.
Yes.
So that's great. So it does add some new strategies and some new ways to take on some classic confrontations.
For
in the
sure.
game.
And then along with that too, we talked about the new abilities. She got it early. We didn't see it. Something called the Scan Pulse, which is an Aeon ability, which allows you to basically just there it is right there. When you activate that, you actually can start seeing how it kind of pulsates around the map. You can find areas you might not have been able to notice, or different, like certain bricks you can break to go to certain areas as well. On top of that too, the lower touchscreen actually gives you the ability to put markers down where you want to as well, which is a big thing in the
That's going to be
Metroid
huge
games.
because you do find yourself going back to areas a lot in these games, so it's nice to be able to stick a pin in it and remember that you want to come back to this point.
For sure.
Well, that's something that I loved, I mean, in Breath of the Wild as well, and it just feels like, once again, there were these classic limitations that we all, like, it's okay in, like, 1987 if I'm pulling out a notebook and I'm, like, gritting out and making
I did that as a kid.
I
did that as a kid.
Well, that was
I
part of the
swear.
experience.
Yeah, the maps.
You have
For
to.
a lot of games.
But just adding the
There we
pin and
go.
stamp
I
system
like
to
that.
Breath of the Wild really changed everything for me. And
Yeah.
this is such a huge deal in a Metroid game because now it's like, okay, I don't have to keep the entire map in my head, especially if, you know, now that it's portable, I'm taking a day or two in between sessions.
Of course.
It's not fresh in my head. Very nice.
No, it's just easy that way. I just enjoy it as it is, for sure.
Well, and this does feel too like one of the things that I like about remakes like this that they update the formula, everything looks a little bit nicer, but then there are those tweaks like being able to put a pin in maps and such. It's nice because we typically, like a lot of these older games, if you've played them before, you remember them in a certain way. If you were to go back and play it now, it wouldn't feel the way it felt then, but this will probably feel the way you think the game was.
Yes, the way you. It's
Did
always
that make
funny
any
when you
sense?
go back. You think these games like, oh, I remember playing this game. And you go actually back and play it, you're like, this is not what I clearly remember, but it's also childhood nostalgia.
So this is fascinating. So, in addition to new abilities and amiibo support, are we getting any new main game content or anything like that, or is that something you're not talking about?
Not talking about. Maybe the bosses or new bosses to kind of that element of that gameplay there. So something new to experience. And we'll get more information as the game's getting ready to come out on September 15th.
September 15th. Well, thank you so much, Daniel. It looks amazing.
Thank you.
Ryan, are you good, man?
Ryan, what happened to Sarah?
Like, are you good though?
Look, no, I mean, there may have been some sugar that introduced into my system with various donuts.
He's a delicate man.
I may have temporarily lost connection with reality around me.
Oh
I may
boy,
have
here we go.
started talking to succulents. Sarah was fine. She knew what her business was. She knew which booth tour we were thrown into. It was me. You know, the problem was mine. But we do have another poll for you guys. It doesn't involve succulents, I promise. We're gonna put up a poll real quick on Megaphone, which is tell us what one of your favorite things so far that you've seen on our show. And if you want to know where to do that, it's like Live83, I think. That sounds right. Live83, L-I-V, yeah.
Live83.com.
Live83.com. Good. Okay, good. That's how I like to remember it. I can't see the results from here because the monitor screen's gone, but I'm going to assume one of them's winning. It's probably one that we looked at because that was the 4 in the poll. One of them's probably red. The others are probably not as red. Has a higher percentage number. But no, it's been amazing to get to see so many great games. We've got another really amazing thing coming up here next. It's going to be a little bit of a live demo, which are always nerve-wracking, but I think we are ready to do it in just a second here. How long do those poll things run? Hey, as long as I want it. I can't see what's winning. Who's winning? Who's winning? Far Cry 5 is winning. Man, the Hustle Sticks are representing. Hustle Sticks! Although you didn't make it into that game yet, Anthony.
Far Cry 5 is like everybody's absolute favorite right now.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I missed one. You're next.
You don't have the forest, do you?
There was another. What was the other one?
I don't have a what?
You don't have the forest, do you?
No.
I don't even respect the people that put me in games. This is
What,
terrible.
just some spin tires?
They're watching right now, and you're now.
Sure.
But I'm definitely in the XCOM 2 DLC.
Huh?
Jake Solomon said it, and his word is law.
And you recorded him saying it.
I did. So it's also on record. You won't believe the things I'm going to try to get you two to say in just a moment. It's going to be amazing.
Well, I'm going to call it Far Cry 5-1. Yeah, Far Cry 5-1. There we go. It's on the screen under me, but I can't see that because it's invisible. We do have one more entry before we cut to these guys for our YouTube's trailer battle. So if you want to take a look at them, go to youtube.com/E3, and this is the trailer for Destiny 2. Take a look.
Oh, okay, so here's the Destiny 2 trailer.
done till tonight, honey.
Undisciplined, cowering behind walls. I command legions, conquered worlds.
Yeah, we'll have supper. Honey, it's only 3:40 in the afternoon. We're not eating right now.
But I'm hungry.
What, Joe? We're gonna eat inside, honey. Daddy's not cooking early. Daddy's seasoning the grill, honey.
Did you get my invite, Mike?
What are you guys doing?
Nope.
Spin tires.
Yep. Listen to me again.
You want in?
You know what? I do want in. I want a piece of that action. I wanted it so bad. For
Send
so
two more
long.
invites, N-word.
I'm rubbing myself raw with anticipation, insemination, or wait, what? Everything but that last part.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Hold on. Aussie 4x4 Death Roads. That one's a legit title, let me tell you. Oh, I know the problem. I know what the problem is. Hold on. You guys got Whiskey Ranch, right?
Oh, believe so.
Yeah, I think we all got it at the same time. Mike.
Yep.
Oh, hold on, there you are. Hold on. There we go.
No, not that button. Oh, no.
What'd you do?
I launched 2 games.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I'm glad my PC can handle that crap.
Yeah, mine can't.
My old computer could, not this one.
Ooh, that's pretty. Mike, you're more into them giant frickin' trucks, ain't you?
Don't bother me any. Just not the wheelchair.
Hi. I'm in this chair now with 2 succulents. Neither of them is Sarah. There went the iPad. It's gone. I was out there and then I'm like back in here. Okay. So I'm gonna look at Twitter. I'm gonna find a question. See if you guys are asking anything.
You and Sugar is like what happens when gremlins get wet?
Well, and feed them after midnight. You gotta the hybrid of the two is. Well, no, they're both bad.
It's got
not
you
good to do
truck
either.
here.
Don't feed them after midnight. Don't get them wet. If you get wet, you get lots of gremlins.
Gremlins rules confirmed.
That is true.
Hashtag
yes.
E3 2017.
And then if you feed them after midnight, they just get extra mean. So I'm just extra mean unless you feed me before and after midnight. Note the both. That's why I have the 2 succulents. That's before midnight and after midnight. This is Sarah. This is Stanley. They're friends. And succulent. Anyway, let's see what YouTube has to ask. If you would like to ask questions, please use the hashtag RTE3
Who's
or
Chris Johnson?
hashtag YouTubeE3. We were looking at those.
A rando.
I don't anticipate that
You
anyone
forgot
has
to,
time to ask a question
Shit.
in the 5
put it
seconds
for
I've been
friends
sitting here
only.
holding 2 succulents, Sarah and Stanley, the succulent pair. But if you have, I'll see it.
I'm gonna have to break up the lobby and restart the
vamping,
lobby.
and I do it poorly.
Okay.
You're doing great, Ryan.
Thanks,
You're doing
Ashley.
great.
You You want
Hey,
make
Tough.
another segment out of my socks or
Yes.
something? Hey,
Can you
Actually,
set one up
we
for
do
me? I
have
gotta
a
use the
sock poll
bathroom.
coming up. Do you want to do the sock poll now
Yeah.
instead?
Just
Well,
throw in whatever,
let's see,
because
do we have
I'm
the-
able
it's-
to
well, that's a whole
spawn
other
up any
thing. They
truck
gotta
I
get the
want.
socks ready.
So,
Are the socks prepared?
Eddie, do we have the socks ready?
He says. Wonk, wonk, wonk.
And that would work fine if I wouldn't have closed
what's
the
up,
game
Stanley?
out completely.
Sarah,
And
Sarah's got the extra front.
yeah,
I'm a little bit worried about you.
You know,
Do you not get donuts often?
Do I need a succulent intervention? That was not a donut. That was a donut masterpiece.
Yeah, but the donut was part of the masterpiece part.
That was probably wrought from pure angel.
Wow.
I think maybe nothing
maps.
better than that has ever been in my mouth.
So what we're hearing from the locals, that being
desert.
Anthony, you can tell he's local on account
what
of
do
the
we want to
shirt.
run on? Do we want to run on the
what
high
we're hearing
desert
is,
again?
Like, was it Donut Friends?
I don't think I played that
This
one, but
is,
yeah,
like,
sure.
The donut place.
Do you
for
have it?
LA. So we've
I'm
now
not sure.
introduced two new traditions. So in Austin, I would say like the closest equivalent to what Donut
Yeah,
Friend
invite
was
and we'll see.
is Gordo's.
Yeah, invite and we'll see.
Yeah, no, I can see that. I don't think Gordo's does. Well, Gordo's is a whole other thing.
Gordo's
is like
Gordo's is
Gordo's is
an
like
experience.
don't eat for a week because we're about to hit you with fry bread instead of a donut, and it's going to be covered in yum.
Lobby's
And
open.
for those who are not familiar with Gordo's, unless you are local to Austin, you probably aren't. So this is
invite friends. There you
donut
go.
place. It's a restaurant, but every food
Oh my
you
God!
order
All my
is served
fucking
with a
friends
donut
online.
or
Really?
donuts. It's donut based.
Well, it's
you
all
want a
donut,
burger?
yeah.
Served on
Invite
donuts.
this
You want a
guy.
salad because it's healthy?
What's
Guess
up?
what?
We got a
that
couple questions about the
Donuts.
about the show on Twitter.
Oops,
Yeah.
my
Oh, we
tires
could
crashed.
talk about that. Sure.
We can talk about the
I don't
show,
think I
right?
have
Are they
that
sure
one.
you don't want to talk
People
about
want to know
botany?
what games we have coming
God, I
up
could've
today.
swore
What
you and
games
I
we have
run this
coming up
map,
tomorrow.
but
What are
That's
we
what I
gonna see?
thought, but
Let's see. So we've got a couple of things. So
have Whiskey
coming
Ranch,
up,
I know
we're
that
gonna be
much.
we're gonna be actually playing Slightly
Okay.
Two here in just a second. That's what we're getting set up for.
That was the last one Mike and I
we are
played on, so I'm
going
hoping
to
he's still got
be
it.
seeing.
Yeah, I haven't deleted
this is
any of the
very
maps
exciting
out of there,
one. The
so.
God Rays of
Son of a
Minecraft.
bitch! That
And the
goddamn
new stuff
exit
they've got
button.
coming in.
How do you just
Minecraft
back
4K.
out?
It looks.
I know.
The God Rays look beautiful, but I think as well they've
Did I
got
just
some
on
other
Friend
stuff
Tough?
coming in. We just get hung up on the God Rays because we're not used to having those in
Okay,
vanilla Minecraft.
play.
Light and
So-
shadow. With
Right.
the amazing
Player
world.
maps.
So we're gonna be
All
learning more about
maps.
what Minecraft has got coming up because
Oh,
you know
I
that
don't have Whiskey
franchise
Ranch anymore.
is still selling like crazy.
Well, they
for
keep
people.
releasing it on new platforms.
I
Yeah.
verified
They all
game
get
cache
exhausted.
integrity.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
bought the Switch version. I actually really love
we could
running
just
around
do
in
one
the
of
Super
the
Mario
generic
world
maps.
in
Yeah,
Minecraft.
yeah.
That's
big is
awesome.
the
Generic
Switch
maps with the
I'm not
top
worried.
down.
I believe it's
Yeah,
Alright, do the hill?
medium-sized world.
Yeah.
The hill sound good?
Medium-sized
sure.
world.
Yeah, man.
Which for me is plenty.
Alrighty.
I like it for planes and stuff. We're good at it.
Multiplayer, friends only, create
Donuts are only by one.
lobby.
Okay, so you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
Ah,
Wait,
shit, we've only got
hold
room
on.
for... Oh, there's only two of us coming.
The Space Cat Turtle Burger is not winning.
You thought Space Cat Turtle Burger was a
I'm
lot.
trying to
I
remember
did
what the
think it was a
fuck
lot, but I
Mike
thought that
drove.
was like
His
the
Oh, it
name's-
doesn't matter.
Panda option.
Well, here's the problem. They've seen what donuts have done to me.
You like
they don't know
the
what the effect of
2012
Space Cat Turtle
550
Burger
Dodge, didn't you?
Yeah.
Space Cat Turtle Burger.
It needs
Okay.
until it has a proper name.
Got
That's what we're
Mike's truck in.
Yeah. So
I like to spawn everything
if you're
up
just
and
tuning
have it in here
this is what's happening with.
before I actually invite you. That way, there's no problems.
Frequently make fun
And
of
Word
Ryan
wants
Fort's footwear
the
in
shitty
particular.
Suburban.
Yesterday we ran a poll here
Skull.
on live at e3.com asking you to fix Ryan's sock
Yeah,
stitch.
I'll
and
take
you
game
gave
here
me
any day.
and you guys got to
Invite
vote on what
friends.
socks Ryan's wearing today. So that's
For
how
that
he ended
Canada
up with
flag,
pretty
eh?
socks.
That is my life.
As
yes.
you do. And so
Where
now
is
we're doing
Mike
this
Ace?
again. We're gonna fix his situation tomorrow.
Welcome
and
to
he's gonna wear the socks you want.
I don't think my right.
This is I'm delighted that I.
Mike, you're
I get
not
to
showing up
participate
in my
the
list. Did you die?
prestigious,
No,
coverage
sir,
of
I did
an
not die.
incredible international event for we're covering it for.
Did you go poop in the
Hang
house,
on.
did you?
My poor choices in life.
Well, you know,
Joe,
we're
Joe, Joe,
fixing
Joe, Joe.
poor sock choices in life. So
Oh,
and what did that end up being?
You're
That was like
not showing in the game. Okay.
Nick, never
Donut.
75%, which is pretty close to 90.
Uh-oh.
Where's body?
That's on the 90 end of the
Como
spectrum.
Origato,
It is. It's
Mr.
closer to it than it is
Roboto.
further away.
That is true.
All right, so I think we're set over here. We're gonna
All
play
right.
a little
Missing
bit of
mods.
Splatoon 2.
Ashley, would you
I'm
mind
coming.
making the commute 3 blocks to Studio A, please?
Oh, yeah.
Ashley,
Apparently, I got them all.
Hold on,
Didn't have them all, word.
I must have verified at some point as well.
Oh, well, that kind of.
There we go.
Aww.
Okay. Oh, guys, I'm glad I made it. I'm talking into an empty.
Ready up
I'm
when
glad
you're
I-
ready.
Thank you. I'm excited about this. So
Come
you guys
knock on my
have
door.
done, like you've done.
Wow. Chicky Poo is dancing on screen.
Already.
That's pretty hot.
And we managed to catch those. What are you doing? Why are you doing this to me? And those were awesome. So now we're gonna get to see more of it.
So the main game is that 4-on-4 turf war, tower control, that game. But this is a new mode that's been brought into the game.
I'm ready.
Called Salmon Run.
Okay.
Which is a 4-player co-op game where you guys are going to be working together
I'm ready.
to gather
I'm ready.
golden eggs
We're
against
working
waves
together?
of enemies.
As a family.
Yes, it's a family. It's a happy family.
This is happiness.
So there's
Alright, I gotta
different
smoke
levels
this
of
cigarette
difficulty.
quick.
We're going to start you guys off nice and easy with 5% difficulty to get you guys going. See how good you guys are playing Splatoon. There are some new weapons in the game too. The splat dualies, which right now Sarah's picking.
I'm definitely going splat dualies.
You also noticed that you had these cute new outfits as well. This is more the outfit that you guys will all be wearing because you guys are working to gather these golden eggs.
I'm excited.
So
I don't know though. I'm a little bit intimidated by the 5% difficulty. I'm not sure I'm up to that level.
you should be okay. Okay, some people did struggle the first time at 5%. You're working together.
You're gonna feel.
Thank
You're
you.
gonna
Got
feel
you.
awful
I'm
if you
just happy
genuinely
that-
do bad. You know that, right?
No.
If you genuinely you're gonna be like, okay.
No. You think I'm joking? I'm not. But like, we've got a ringer. We're joined by Krista as well. So thank you.
Yeah, Krista here. Sarah also playing off camera.
S-
Anthony and Ashley, see how you guys play together.
I feel like having the official demo player for Nintendo on your team, Krista, is kind of not cool of you, but we don't need to go into it.
How do you get
We're
this?
together.
I've never paid generic
So
crap,
this
man.
is like they're bringing us up.
Yeah, so
There.
the key thing is you're basically you want to start inking as much as you can on the ground so you can move more quickly, and be able to reload with your ink as well. Now, at some point, this first wave will come in, and you need to find the main kind of boss type enemy to take out.
So, for those that are wondering about differences on the Switch here, I am controlling. I'm definitely using my
So it does have
control
motion controls. Now that's
for my
not
camera.
required. Motion controls aren't required, but
Yeah, I play with motion all the time because it's a nice subtle thing to add on to while you're playing because you can use the right control stick. But you can see right now, Sarah, and if you guys do die, you guys can resurrect each other.
oh gosh.
So we gotta get him in the back.
You have to get in the back.
Yeah,
So those
I'm
are the
getting them.
steel eels. You need to get behind them with the driver. Oh,
Nice.
Sarah died, so someone can try to resurrect Sarah.
Okay, so I have some of the salmon roe here. What do I do?
The golden eggs. You want to take the golden eggs to the center
that up.
pace?
Now it's a little basket.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, run to the beach.
There it is.
Run.
Oh my goodness.
And Sarah's heading toward. Sarah's right now on a life preserver, trying to head toward her friends to
Oh, no.
help bring her back.
I do see you. Oop.
There it is.
Gotcha. All
Run,
right, Sarah,
run,
can
run,
you lead us
run.
to the basket?
There it is, right there.
Because
Follow
I
Sarah right there toward the.
have a terrible sense of direction.
There it is. On the other side,
right,
Sarah's right there, and there's one of those
He's
snatchers.
coming for me.
Oh no.
I got him.
You got him. You're
You got
good.
25 seconds left to get 3
All
golden
right.
eggs in there.
All right,
it's
I'm
happening.
You
going
got 2.
one. I'm going one. Here we go.
We got it.
There's 2. Does anyone have another one?
I got one.
Back you up,
Yay.
back you up.
Moz just came out. There's a type of
Oh gosh.
that little circle you see on Sarah. That's a Moz is an enemy that's coming out there as well. So it's right now.
Oh, I
It's
got
pretty crazy
splatted.
pandemonium. Oh, you got 3 though. You got 3 in this. So you survived. That means you'll survive the first wave.
Just survive. We have 5 seconds.
Up, stay
to
alive,
survive.
whoever's still alive.
I'm still alive. Oh!
I'm back.
I just
I'm
got
back.
splatted. Someone's back. Oh, that was very close.
That was very close.
very
You'll all
close.
come back to life now, which is great. You guys do have your special attacks, but know that you can only use it twice for the entire time you're flying through this wave.
Oh, so some pressure.
Yes. So now you guys reset it, so you guys want to start inking the ground as much as you can as well, getting around. And ideally get ready for the next wave. Not sure where they're going to come from. But the stage can change too. Like the water level move, your sometimes where your golden eggs gets returned to, the base is moved.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, basket
Okay,
top in the
noted.
middle of the
Okay,
area.
Found the
Boss
basket.
Oh,
is
there's the boss coming there. That's a stinger. That guy there. So you want to try to take. You got to figure out how to take him out. So ideally you need to get to the bottom of him, right down there. Yep.
Careful.
There it is. Nicely done. Oh, watch out behind you.
Yay. Oh no.
So there's some golden eggs there.
I got an egg. I've got an egg.
All right. Nice.
There's another golden egg right in front of Sarah. Oh,
I got it.
Krista grabbed it. Now you're gonna get it back to your home base.
I did it.
Watch out for the drizzler. That's that little rain cloud you're seeing there.
Going up to the basket
You need
here.
4.
Oh,
so
oh no.
there's 1. There's 2. You got 2 in there now, which is great.
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
So it gets crazy, and this is only, remember, you're only playing at 5% difficulty right now.
Right.
So there's the drizzle right there. That's an enemy. In order to take him, you have to go
All
underneath
right.
him.
My egg is in.
Sarah took out that one.
I'm coming up behind you as an inner tube here.
Oh my gosh. These
Oh,
little
yeah,
guys.
there it is. Now you're
Thank
back.
you.
Andy's
Oh,
gonna
I
grab
got
one of the
splattered.
golden eggs now too. So yep,
Okay.
you got. There's 3.
Backing up
Oh,
over
they got 4.
there.
You got the. You can keep going higher in the quarter though. That's good.
Nice.
Oh, someone stole an egg.
Yes, there are things called snatchers. The snatchers
What?
will steal the
No.
eggs. There's one right behind you.
Oh, I see one.
Ooh,
I got
there's one
him.
here. Okay.
And somebody's down. Who's down?
I am down, but
Okay.
I'm up by the basket.
I'm
Coming
coming.
for ya.
I'm coming up to get
There
you.
it is. Sarah's got you.
Yay!
There you go.
Alright.
So that's the whole point. Yeah. So it is a lot about communicating,
Good
working
teamwork.
together. 15 more seconds before you get to the next the next wave. But yeah, once the golden eggs are in the home base, they can't take them. But if they're still lying around, the snatchers can come grab them.
Finally
Now
back.
talking about communication and playing together on this one, we did
Welcome
see
back.
a Splatoon headset. We saw something coming out. We do know that we're waiting on sort of chat communication.
The details of that, yeah.
Yeah. Do we have any further details of that? Is that something you guys are working towards getting ready by the time Splatoon is
Yeah,
out?
we're working to get that ready before they go by the time the game's out. We'll have more information to share on that soon as well. But I do want to mention one thing about Sailor too, since you're talking about online versus offline. Like right now, we're playing this in a local network right here ourselves. So
Right.
that's one way to play. You can always play it in like local network like this if you guys are playing together over local wireless. But the main game, if you want to play it online, it's going to be like
I should restart the
It's gonna be a timed event occurrence.
Okay,
So it'll
gotcha.
happen at some different times. And the cool thing is if you actually do participate when those events happen online, you can get a special reward.
All right, guys, I'll be right back.
That's
I'm
cool.
gonna
So
just
this
stop
is something
this, start
where
it back
we'll
up as
see
another
that, like,
stream. Thank you so
a
much for
salmon run
being
mode
here,
is up and
as
available
always.
for a weekend.
Smile.
Yes, exactly.